Ka'ala Yahawashi Yahawashi Bahashem Rakakadash. All praise, honor, and glory go to the Most High Yahweh in the name of His Son Yahawashi. And just wanted to come to you with this quick lesson. This is Ezekiel 43 and verse 2. And it says, "And behold, the glory of Yahweh by Hashem Yahawashi, the eternal power of Yasharallah, came from the way of the east, and his voice was like a noise of many waters, and the earth shined with his glory." And I actually wanted to come with this because his brother did a lesson I was paying attention to about these clouds that were forming in Turkey. And these clouds were beautiful. They were they were shining through the sky. And a lot of non-believers or people over there that may not know Yahawashi Yahawashi, they were frightened. They were afraid. They were, they called it heavenly clouds, and everything that the Father does in the heavens is from him. Even so-called Esau, who may try to put things out there for us to see in the sky. I hear a lot about him trying to fake maybe alien invasions and things like that. Well, all these things are orchestrated by Yahawashi Yahawashi. Yet there's some phenomenals in the air, in the sky, that come directly from him, and he's really just announcing his coming and his soon dominance over this earth through his son Yahawashi Mashiach. And the more visitation that we receive, the more, if you're in the spirit, you're gonna be fired up. You're gonna feel great about it, because the glory of the Lord is coming, and he's gonna shine throughout this whole earth. If you go over to Ezekiel 11:23, it says, "And the glory of Yahweh went up from the midst of the city and stood upon the mountain which is on the east side of the city." So mountains also represent being governments and powers and authorities. He's going to be above all these governments and these powers that are in effect right now. The so-called white man, the nation of Edom. I always like to mention, that a lot of these countries that they're allied with, a lot of these countries that the Babylon is at odds with, they're controlled by Edomite leaders. If you trace the heritage of a lot of these leaders in other countries, you'll see they're small hats. You'll see that they're Edomites. So it's really just brother fighting against brother, really. But at the end of the day, they collectively have power over the earth. But it's going to come a day when he's going to shine over all that. And it's going to come from the east. Meaning the eastern way. The old way is coming back. The old way that has been tested and proved to be effective on how to live according to these scriptures, according to the way the Heavenly Father planned everything to be, is coming back, and it's coming back strong with all his glory. You go to Revelations 21:11, it says, "Having the glory of Yahweh, and her light was like unto a stone most precious, even like a jasper stone, clear as crystal." And it's talking about that holy city, Yahawashi. And that's the people. People are going to be shining again. We're going to be doing his ways. We're going to be righteous once again. We're going to be have new bodies. We're gonna rule this earth. Yasharallah is going to be in effect again, and it's never going to end. It's going to be like a precious stone that you see, a jasper stone that just glitters and is bright. Go over to Ezekiel 1:24. It says, "And when they went, I heard the noise of their wings." So this is talking about the chariots, talking about the angels. It says, "Like the noise of great waters at the voice of the Almighty." These visitations that we're having. We all know what it is. Those that are in the truth, that understand what the scriptures are saying, that rely on Yahawashi Yahawashi for everything. We understand that it's causing a lot of ruckus, that it's causing a lot of talk, that is loud, spiritually loud to everyone out here. What's going on in the heavens? It says, "The voice of speech as the noise of a host. When they stood, they let down their wings." You can't stop these chariots. You can't stop these angels from doing what they're going to be bid to do. And And it's just the beginning. You know, it hasn't been any like major violence going on just yet. You know, yet you got to see that pretty soon, you know, that's what's going to happen. You know, that's what's going to happen. Oh, well. So we got to understand that this bidding that's coming is going to be something dramatic. It's going to be something that the whole world is going to see. Everyone's going to hear. Everyone's going to be talking about. And that's what's happening right now, just with the chariot sightings that we see now. It's on everybody's lips. It's on everybody's mind. So they're continuing to go about their ways, their pagan ways, doing these pagan holidays and setting things up for the next holiday. The whole world is at buzz because these prophecies are coming to play and the angels are visiting. It says, the voice of speech as the noise of a host, and when they stood, they let down their wings. If you go over to Revelation 18:1, it says, and after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. That's what we're looking for. We can't wait for these times when the actual spiritual turns into physical, and the Father brings his glory in a way where everyone is going to have to sit and take notice, and is going to have to acknowledge him, acknowledge his fame, acknowledge his glory, acknowledge who he is, you know, by his true name, Yahawashi. So before he does that, it's going to be a lot of events to happen that these angels are going to be allowed to participate in, so they can bring back his glory. His glory is what's on our mind. His glory is what we want. We want the Father to be glorified completely on this earth once again. And he's going to get his glory regardless of us or not. Yet, I'm thankful, and I pray, you know, you're thankful as well, that, you know, you're a part of understanding this. I pray that, you know, we're being humble to this, to the point where, you know, we're doing our jobs. You know, the work that we're called to do. Everybody, man, out here doing the work. You know, if not able-bodied and you're a man, you know, making sure that you know, encouraging the prophets, doing something to help out the men of the Lord. You know, you women, obeying your husbands and making sure that you're putting the man of the Father, the man of the Lord. First, and not bucking up and not being contentious and staying focused on you know, obedience, because it's going to come a time when MOTB gets instituted, this microsia, and you know that, you know, you guys were the first to sin. So, you know, it doesn't say Eve went off into the garden to intend to sin, but she got caught up. She got beguiled. So you guys are the ones that are going to go after to be beguiled. So the women have to, you know, be in order.